Taylor's trick-taking table. I'm Trick, and you might be wondering why I'm whispering. It's because today is the start of Secret September. It's a month where I'll be uploading videos but keeping them unlisted and hidden on the channel. But I'll be sprinkling them in secret places around the internet for everyone to try to find, maybe, if you care or if you want to. But the game we're covering today is Catchy. It's a design by Yuko Y. The cool part about this game is it uses only 16 cards. Really fascinating. And also, it's about cats, which makes it probably third or fourth trick taker about cats. They're all good though. You know, Cat in the Box, Catty, which is coming up a little bit later, and now this one, fantastic games. But let's go to the table and I'll show you how to play. Shh. The deck in Catchy is made up of 3 suits numbered 1 through 5. There's also a 3 Joker card. So now we have the game set up for the only 2 players. So each player is going to have 7 cards in their hand, 2 cards are going to be cut out and set to the sides, and the cat is going to start on its red side. Players will also have their own pawns on the score track here because the goal is to get to 7 points. How you get points is by having the cat on your side of the catwalk. If you pull the cat all the way, you get 3 points. If at the end of the hand it's on your side, you get 2 points. And if it's in the center, both players get a point. So how do you get the cat to your side? Well, that's through the trick taking. So let's go right into a trick. Let's say the start player is the cat here, just determined randomly. And so they can play any card in their hand. Catchy is a must-follow game, so if the black cat here played the 5 in the mouse suit, Cat Bus over here has to play also a mouse. So maybe they play the 4. There's no trumping in Catchy, and the higher number wins the trick. So if you win a trick while the cat is red, as you can see here, maybe I'll lift it up so you can see better, they have up arrows, meaning they are more attracted to the winner of the trick. So the black cat player will collect this trick, and the cat will move 1 space closer to the black cat player because it favors the winner of the trick. Let's look into the next trick though. Say the black cat played this 2 red, and Cat Bus followed suit by playing this 5 red. The cat would come back toward the Cat Bus, and then Cat Bus would lead to the next trick. If that was the whole game, it might not be too interesting, but as you can see here, if I flip the cat, they have a side that they prefer to walk toward the loser of the trick. So how does this happen? Well, if a player plays one of their odds, so see how the Cat Bus here, all of the odds have the cat symbol on it. So say they played the 1 mouse and it comes to the black cat. They don't have any yellow, so they can play whatever they want. So if they play this 3, they'll lose the trick because there's no trumping and they played offsuit. But if you ever play 2 odd numbers in the same trick, so a 1 and a 1 or a 1 and a 3 or 3 and a 3, as you can see, and because the cat symbols are on the odds, the trick will evaluate after the cat's mood changes. So the flow is you play the cards, you see if 2 odds were played, the cat's mood will flip, and then you evaluate the winner loser and where this goes. So the black cat lost, so the Cat Bus will collect the trick and lead to the next trick, but since the cat currently prefers the loser, it'll walk toward the loser. So then Cat Bus will lead to the next trick. Maybe they play a 5 blue, and having to follow suit, the black cat plays just the 4, and again, Cat Bus wins, so it slides closer to the black cat. If the Cat Bus played the Joker card, that means you can follow suit with anything, and so maybe they play this 1, the black cat. So again, it has the 2 cat symbols because it's on, so it would flip, and it would favor the winner of the trick, which is the Cat Bus, so it would come back. Fast forwarding to the end of the hand here, it looks like the cat preferred the Cat Bus and is on their side of the fence, so the blue token will move up 2 points. So then for the next hand, you just shuffle, you'd reset the cat, and you keep playing until someone hits 7. There are some small rules things, like if you play a certain color, the Joker can always be followed suit, because it's in the suit of all of them. Vice versa, if you lead the Joker, you can play any card, and you'd be in suit for winning. Also, if the 3 Jokers played and 3 of any other colors played, the small case is the cat will not move at all. I believe these are the rules. There's some ambiguity. There's not a good translation for this, so I think that's the best I can do. I'll also link a pretty good rules explanation that was found online to help out as well. But yeah, the game ends when any player gets to the crown spot at the top of the fence there. So that is Catchy, which makes me sound like I'm talking about a song, but this game is so good. I love how it uses this very lean deck to its fullest. There's a moment in Trick Takers that I like where once you get your hand, you can kind of make a loose plan. I don't think this game is like a masterclass in that, but once you get your hand and you're looking at it, you know, I'm not going to win a terrible amount here. So maybe, because the cat's, you know, attracted to winners right now, maybe I need to win as much as I can right away and then back off and try to flip the cat and lose. It's cool how the odds are super powerful to flip the cat, but the evens are powerful as well. If your opponent leads an odd, it's cool to throw in that even because they might be, you know, planning that it would flip because there's more odds. You can play off expectations a lot. And the fact that there's some cards cut out lend just enough to this kind of two-player back and forth. I think it's imperative to have hidden information in a two-player game, but not too much. You still want some card counting. You still want some kind of planning and predictability. And this game does just the perfect amount, especially with so few cards. You know, like cutting out any more than they could, it just limits the hand size, and it'd be tough to really have a game. And cutting too few, you know, you're balancing the perfect information. And I think they hit the sweet spot. What an insane production too. I love how the backs of the cards are the catwalks. So when you cut out cards, it actually is part of setup, and it helps like structure the cat walking back and forth. The cat itself is this nice cardboard tile with one of my favorite illustrations ever. And even just the nice, they could have just said, you know, use piece of paper or pencil or something, but they give pawns and a fence for you to walk your score up on in just a super small, cute, classically Japanese package. What I've noticed about myself is that I have an easier time in two-player games keeping track of information because my brain is the size of a pea. But also, what's super helpful is when the information you have to track is no more than 16 cards. So this game specifically is just so great on my brain because I don't have to think a lot, and it helps very much. So I think for someone like me who does light tracking, but doesn't love it, you know, or doesn't do it in most games, it hits, again, a sweet spot of some information that's super important, but also not really. And you can kind of have a nice flow of the game where you don't have to, you know, whip your brain out. So that is Catchy, and surprise, surprise, another video I made about an out-of-print, probably hard-to-find Japanese game that I adore. At least this one you can make, you know, it's not too bad to make such a small deck with only 3 suits. And I think it's well worth the time if you do, or if you do find a copy of this, because this is such a clean 2-player design. I don't know if it's my favorite. It'd be interesting to rank kind of 2-player designs, but this is, you know, bang for buck, like fun per card, maybe the best probably. So I'm definitely going to give it the seal. And thanks so much for watching.